Today we'll be presenting our final project, a Python-based contact manager program. The goal of our project was to create a simple digital address book that lets users store and manage contact information directly through the command terminal. Throughout the presentation, we'll explain the main purpose of our program, the key features we included, how our code is organized, and the improvements we made, such as local JSON saving so contacts remain stored even after the program is closed. So our project concept was to create a Python contact management program that runs through the command terminal. The main purpose of the program is to help users organize their personal contacts in a simple digital format instead of writing them down on paper or keeping track of them manually. The program lets users complete the basic tasks that you would expect from a contact manager. Users can add new contacts, view all saved contacts, edit existing contact information, remove contacts they no longer need, and export their contacts to a file. Each contact stores three main pieces of information: the person's name, number, and email address. To organize the problem, we need three main classes: user, contact, and address book. The user class stores the current user's name so the program can personalize the experience. The contact class stores information for each individualized contact, including their name, number, and email. The address book class manages the full list of contacts and handles the main actions such as adding, editing, removing, finding, and exporting contacts. The main goal of this project was to make a beginner-friendly digital address book that's easy to use through a menu in the terminal. Instead of needing a complicated app or interface, the user can simply type in a number from the menu and choose what they need to do. After making improvements to the project, we also added a local JSON saving. This means contacts can stay saved even after the program is closed, but makes the program more useful because users do not have to re-enter their contacts every time they run it. Overall, the project accomplishes a simple but useful contact management system that uses object-oriented programming, file handling, and basic user input to create a practical tool.
My name is Red Dickshide, and I'm going to be getting into the project design, as well as some of the issues that we ran into. So obviously, we created a contact manager program that allows users to store and manage their contact information that has their names, their phone numbers, and email addresses. The program was designed using the object-oriented structure that we've been focusing on all semester, which helped us just to organize the code into separate classes with specific responsibilities and purposes. So as you can see here, the main classes were user, contact, and address book. So user, pretty simple, just stored the information about the person that's using the program. The contact stores each contact's name, phone number, and email, while the address book class is where most of the main functionality happens. This is where adding, editing, removing, finding, displaying, saving, and loading in new contacts occurs. This class setup made the program easier just to organize because each class had a pretty distinct purpose. So one of the main features of our program is that users can add contacts and update or remove them whenever they'd like. We also included an export feature. Uh, this allowed us to or allowed the user to export their contacts into a separate file. Another important feature is the local saving with JSON. This means that contacts are saved to a local file. So when the program is closed and then reopened, the user's contacts are still there instead of being erased. Uh, During the problem solving process, we did have a few issues. Um, One challenge was that duplicate contacts were not or could be created if the same name was entered more than once. So to fix this, all we did was a validation check that raises a value error. If the contact is the same name that um, is with it is within the system already. So apologies for the stutter. Another issue was that contacts are not saving between uh, different program starts. We solved this by creating a local save function and a load function. The save function writes a contact data to a JSON file, and then the load function reads from that file when the program starts. But overall, this project helped us practice class design, programming, error handling, file saving, and then building a large, vast menu-based program that the user can interact with. Also having that contact app on our own devices gave a good framework for what we really wanted to accomplish.
My name is Siddharth, and I'll be going over the demo for our final project. So once a user runs the file of the program, they get to the screen, and then it asks to enter their name. So I'll enter my name. And then it gives us a menu option, and allows the user to choose from adding a contact, displaying contact, edit contact, remove contact, and export contact. And so I'll first add a contact, and I'll keep it John D. And then for phone number, I'll just put some random numbers. And then email is put. And then I'll add another contact and enter phone number. I'll put also another random phone number. And then now I'll add another um, contact. This time, change up a few numbers. And then for contact email, I'll also put something like EMD email. Such a All right. So I tried using the same name again, and then it gave me an error. And so it gave me an error saying that the name already exists, and I should add an initial to differentiate it. Since both names are John D, I can also edit the contact. And so I'll just create a new contact again, and this time I'll keep John Dickerson, and then I'll put 240 phone number. Okay. And so now if I display the contact, I can see all the contacts that I currently have on my file. And now I see that I have an error with my, like a mistake that I have on my email. And so I can now edit the contact. And if I press 3, I can edit the contact by typing in the name. So if I type John Dickerson, I can press enter since I want to keep the same name. And I'll press enter again to keep the same phone number. And then for email, I just type in. And now if I press display contact, I can now see that all the emails and phone number are correct. And so say for example, I want to remove one of the contacts, and I type number 4, and it allows me to, and I can choose which one to remove. So I'll decide to choose option 1, the first John and D. And so if I type in John D, it will say contact removed successfully. So now if I display the contact, John D is not in any of any of the contact right now. So now I can click on press 5 and then export the contact. And so I can change it to keep my name at contact to Siddharth's college contacts. And now it says that it's been exported to Siddharth's college contacts, and that is over here. And here I can see the contacts that I have that are linked to my name or the local account. So now if I quit the program and I end the program, I can restart the program and it should still save my contacts that I have. So if I type my name again, and I press display contacts, it shows the files, the contacts here because it is saved through a local JSON file, which is located here. And yeah, this is our demo. Thank you.